A voice for the voiceless. Introducing Renuka Bhattarai. Renuka Bhattarai is a powerful voice in contemporary Nepali literature. Renuka Bhattarai is known for her poignant poetry that sheds light on important social issues. Born in the Kavri district near Kathmandu, Renuka Bhattarai's work is deeply rooted in the realities of Nepali society. Renuka Bhattarai is a champion for the marginalized, particularly women. Her writings often explore the challenges and injustices they face. Her poem Manjari Mathiko Yatana, Torture upon Manjari, is a stark example of this commitment. Beyond her writing, Renuka Bhattarai is also an advocate for preserving Nepal's cultural heritage. Renuka Bhattarai is known for her efforts to promote the Gyari folk song tradition. This dedication to her roots adds another layer to Renuka Bhattarai's impactful work. Renuka Bhattarai's contributions to literature and activism have earned her critical acclaim. Renuka Bhattarai's powerful voice continues to resonate with readers and inspire change. The Plight of Manjari. Summarizing Manjari Mathiko Yatana. Manjari Mathiko Yatana tells the heartbreaking story of a woman unjustly accused of witchcraft. The poem's title itself hints at the suffering Manjari endures. She becomes a victim of her community's blind faith and deep-seated superstitions. The poem vividly describes the physical and emotional torment inflicted upon Manjari. Accused of bringing misfortune, she is ostracized and abused by those she once considered her own. Her pleas for reason and understanding fall on deaf ears. Bhattarai uses powerful imagery to convey the brutality Manjari faces. The poem does not shy away from depicting the harsh reality of her situation. Manjari's pain becomes a symbol of the plight of countless women who suffer under false accusations. Through Manjari's story, Bhattarai exposes the horrific consequences of ignorance and fear. The poem serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of individuals in the face of societal pressures. A shadow over society, violence against women in Nepal. Manjari Mathiko Yatana shines a light on the pervasive issue of violence against women in Nepal. Sadly, Manjari's story is not an isolated incident. It reflects a deeply rooted problem within Nepali society. Women in Nepal often face discrimination and violence based solely on their gender. Harmful traditional practices and patriarchal attitudes contribute to this ongoing issue. Domestic violence, sexual assault, and exploitation remain serious concerns. The poem highlights one specific form of violence: accusations of witchcraft. These accusations are often used to target and punish women, particularly those who are already marginalized. The belief in witchcraft is deeply ingrained in some communities, making it difficult to combat. The consequences of such accusations can be devastating. Women accused of witchcraft are often ostracized, physically abused, or even killed. They are denied basic human rights and left with little recourse for justice. Section 4. The Roots of Oppression, Superstition, and Patriarchy. To understand the prevalence of violence against women in Nepal, it is crucial to examine the underlying social structures. Superstition and patriarchy play significant roles in perpetuating this problem. Superstitions, often passed down through generations, can have a powerful hold on communities. In the context of witchcraft accusations, they create an environment of fear and suspicion. Women become easy targets, especially if they are seen as different or challenge societal norms. Patriarchal systems, which privilege men and male authority, further exacerbate the situation. Women are often viewed as inferior and subservient to men. This power imbalance makes them more vulnerable to abuse and exploitation. The combination of superstition and patriarchy creates a dangerous environment for women. Their voices are silenced, their rights are violated, and their lives are endangered. Addressing these root causes is essential to achieving lasting change. Section 5. Challenging the status quo. Combating violence and discrimination. Despite the deeply ingrained nature of these issues, there is hope for a brighter future. Efforts are underway in Nepal to combat violence against women and challenge discriminatory practices. Nepal's constitution enshrines equal rights for women, providing a legal framework for protecting their rights. Laws have been enacted to criminalize witchcraft accusations and other forms of gender-based violence. However, enforcement of these laws remains a challenge. Various organizations are working tirelessly to raise awareness about these issues. They conduct campaigns to educate communities about the rights of women and the harmful effects of superstition and violence. They also provide legal aid and support services to victims of abuse. Education is a powerful tool for change. By empowering girls through education, they are better equipped to challenge traditional norms and advocate for their rights. Educating boys and men about gender equality is equally crucial to dismantling patriarchal attitudes. Section 6. A Cry for Justice. Analyzing the poem's imagery. Renuka Bhattarai masterfully employs vivid imagery and symbolism in Manjari Mathiko Yatana to evoke the pain and injustice experienced by the protagonist. Every word is carefully chosen to create a visceral impact on the reader. The poem's title itself is heavy with symbolism. Manjari, a common Nepali name, represents the universality of the issue. It could be any woman. Yatana, meaning torture, leaves no room for ambiguity about her suffering. Bhattarai uses evocative language to describe the physical abuse inflicted upon Manjari. Words like bruises, scars, and wounds paint a graphic picture of her pain. The reader is forced to confront the brutality of her situation. The poem also explores Manjari's emotional torment. She is isolated, ostracized, and robbed of her dignity. Her pleas for help are met with silence and indifference. Bhattarai captures her despair and desperation with heartbreaking clarity. Section 7. Towards a Brighter Future, a Call for Social Change. Manjari Mathiko Yatana is more than just a poem. It's a call to action. Renuka Bhattarai compels her readers to confront the uncomfortable realities of violence against women in Nepal. She challenges us to be agents of change. The poem highlights the urgent need for social transformation. Challenging deeply ingrained superstitions and dismantling patriarchal structures is essential for creating a just and equitable society. This change starts with awareness. By shedding light on these issues, Bhattarai encourages dialogue and critical reflection. We must examine our own biases and prejudices and work towards dismantling them. Supporting organizations working to empower women and combat violence is crucial. By amplifying their voices and contributing to their efforts, we can help create a safer and more just world for all. Manjari Mathiko Yatana is a stark reminder that silence is not an option. We must all raise our voices against injustice and work together towards a brighter future, where every woman is treated with the dignity and respect she deserves.